What's up, guys? We're back again for another Marvel Puzzle Quest video. This one's going to be interesting because in 4-star land, which is where we're at right now, I want to move my cup real quick. Reptil, Humberto Lopez, is actually pretty versatile. I did say in the character review video that I really didn't like. I didn't say that I didn't like the character. I said that it was just a curveball that they threw, at us with this character. But doing a little bit of character research here, and you can use him with a lot of different characters in the game. 5 stars included, but I want to use him in 4-star land. So first we're going to start off with the Avengers, right? He takes 10% less damage, and deals 10% more damage for each Avenger on your team. So I'm assuming it doesn't really count him. It only counts the other two. So he's going to be dealing 20% more damage. Best build, in my opinion, is 355. He's a tank, and with him transformed into his dinosaur form, he can be pretty crazy. I'm assuming he can be pretty crazy, right? But this is the first play test. We're going to be using Captain Marvel because she can single target nuke. She uses black and yellow. She's going to be using her yellow passive, not the active part of it, right? The passive, it increases 3 strike, I think strike, attack, and defense tiles, or 3 strike tiles by like 300 or 400 or something, which is pretty crazy. And then we're going to be using his yellow to throw out the defense tile and hopefully transform with his green before we use the yellow, because if we have him in his dinosaur form when he transforms and then we use his yellow ability, he will be able to increase that defense tile by 50%, right? So Wasp is going to be using her passive countdown tile, and hopefully the enemy matches it to deal damage as well, and all of their abilities are going to be buffed from Captain Marvel's strike tile enhancement, buff. So she's going to enhance strike tiles, therefore further enhancing him, which is, we want to see how much damage he can do at base level 270. And then she's going to be helping the increase of the strike tile with her passive, and potentially her yellow, right, if we want. We could have went the route of putting his yellow at 3 and just using his strike tile as well, which we might do that. I might go that route as well, 5-5-3 instead of 3-5-5. But I want him to last as long as possible, because there's no team in the game right now for 4-star land that you're going to go up against that does not run, 4-star Juggernaut, Rocket and Groot, 4-star Rocket and Groot, Polaris, Carnage, Medusa, Nico Minoru. Those 6 units right there, those 6 characters are going to be characters that you're going to be facing 90% of the time in 2-day PvP and in PvP Simulator. But let's get into this. Let's see what he got. I'm actually gonna try his build at 5-5-3. So we want to match green, and I am using boost to speed things up. I want to down Polaris because I don't want to have to deal with her creating strike tiles left and right, which is probably going to destroy my team. And I want to try to see how much damage we can deal to Juggernaut, because he is the tankiest of all tanks in 4-star land. He still reigns supreme, in my opinion. So we have this, and I love the transformation. Love it. It's amazing. Let's see. Then we're going to use yellow. We could still use the Cretaceous Chomp, right? We could still use that, which we're probably, we're just going to do that. So I don't think we need that. I don't think we need his red Cretaceous Chomp at 5, because Wasp's countdown tile is going to activate, and we don't even have to activate Captain Marvel's black ability. If we do happen to match enough black ability, enough black AP, we can activate it, right? But we're going to be going off of Captain Marvel's yellow passive, which is really good. So the strike tile is not fortified, but it's 182. And he does transform back into his human form in 5 turns, right? Let's see. Yeah, 5 turns. So I guess green. So we're dealing 600 match damage in 4-star land, which is pretty good for this team. And remember, we're going to be focused on the Avengers part right now. So he's going to be dealing a lot more match damage and ability damage while in this form. Plus the strike tile. So that is... The strike tile literally went from 100 and something to 609. Wow. So... he's dealing 1,000 match damage right now. That's pretty scary. And like I said, he's very versatile. You can use supernatural characters to increase their damage from his ability, or you can use Avengers characters to increase his match damage and ability damage. We're gonna use Cretaceous Chomp again. Let's see, that's fortified, so that's he's dealing 2k. Did that just say 2,000? 182. Oh, on the board, each ally's attack does 1,036 more damage. Okay, so he is pretty scary. Let's see. Okay, so that's really good. The match damage is there. Oh, they took it away. And then they're increasing the defense tile buff. You know what? You know what? I want to focus on him only. I don't want to use any of these. So, Captain Marvel's yellow improves through random friendly strike attack or projectiles by 427. Yeah, that's just crazy. And then with Wasp's ability, right, the passive, the buzzing sound, if they match this, we're going to steal 2 black AP and deal 5,000 damage. 5,000 plus 609, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. So he's dealing and he deals, I forgot to mention that he deals extra damage to the enemy team, to 2 random enemies, right, and damage to his teammates, which is not bad. All right, we're gonna activate this again. We're gonna transform him. So let's see. I'll go to him. All right. So while in the form of said dinosaur, Reptil deals. Okay, so he has to be transformed. Reptil deals 80% increased damage, and whenever Reptil makes a match or uses an ability, he deals half that damage to 2 other random characters. Okay, so with 15% chance to hit an ally. If Reptil damages his allies more than 2 times in this way, Reptil reverts to human form and is stuff. Okay, so he is pretty awesome. I did say that I didn't like the stun, I didn't like the self damage, but it's okay. I understand why they did that and why they have this ability like this, because he's just broken in his own way, right? I don't want to say broken. I take that back. He's not broken, but he's really good. Very versatile. You can use him with any supernatural character and any Avengers team, which is great. Defense, I guess this is good, right? You could put him at 5 red, 5 green, and 3 yellow. Wasp and Carol Danvers will help buff his defense tile to have him tank a lot more, and then they'll buff the strike tile. And if the strike tile is at 5, it's going to be doing crazy amounts of damage. So this right here, his passive on his yellow being at 3, I think it deals like 7% damage, and he takes 7% less damage. So that's okay. And then I think the 25% damage that the supernatural characters on your team deal, it goes down to like I think 16% or 17%. I'm not sure, but it's okay. You can have him 5-5-3 or 3-5-5 with Carol Danvers and Wasp. That's like, I think, the fastest way you're gonna get a buff out of him. or you can put like Polaris, or not, yeah, you can put Polaris and Nico Minoru, I guess, or you can have like, you can focus on his red ability only and green, and you can put Nico Minoru for the tile buff, and you can put 4-star Kate Pride, the pirate, right? She buffs your tiles as well. So there's a lot of versatility with this character team wise. So we're gonna activate this again. Yeah, I in my opinion, I think his best build is 355 because, like I said, his red, we're dealing 2,000 damage on activation. Right? That's insane. Okay, so 1,400 match damage. That's really good. We started the early match damage, and that's what I'm talking about. They matched her. What is this called? The buzzing sound. And he just got dealt like 6k damage. And now the tank, let's see, we're gonna match. Unfortunately, we don't have anything. Okay, 148, that's usual. He's gonna tank all that damage. Alright, so we're buffing these tiles. The defense tile is at 2,702. See, there's no way the enemy is gonna deal any damage to you with this team. 600. This one's at 1463, so 2,000. We're dealing 2,000 extra damage. Match 5. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Another defense tile. I love the emblem. It's amazing. All right, so 5. So 3,000 plus damage is gonna get negated, nullified. The match damage. Let's see. 258. It's not. Well. Oh wow. Okay. So even as a tank, he's getting the passive damage dealt to him. He just got 4,000 damage dealt to him, which he doesn't nullify. I don't think he nullifies passive damage, right? He just. No. I think he does nullify passive damage, but that damage, I don't know why. He just took 4,000 to the face. 200. 2,000. Yo. So he just destroys tanks. And it's going to be kind of hard for the enemy team. Like, let's say you're playing offensively like I'm doing right now. You really don't have a problem going up against Polaris and Rocket and Groot or Medusa or Carnage. Because with Carol Danvers and Wasp and Reptil on your team, those two tiles are getting buffed. Right? Your defense tile and your strike tile. It's one tile on the board of each. And it's kind of hard for the enemy team to just match that. The AI to match that. They don't really pay attention to that, right? And it's gonna be kind of hard for them to target just one tile. Unless Medusa somehow activates her purple entanglement, I think that's what it's called. And switches it over to her side. Alright, let's see. I could activate this. Put this right here. We can deal single target nuke damage, which she's known for being one of the best, if not the best, 4-star in the game. Specifically because when she is a max champ, she used to be able to down other 5-stars in the game. She would be considered a mini 5-star at level 370, which is crazy, right? Her Captain Marvel, 4-star Cyclops and stuff, so on and so forth like that. But you don't even need to activate her Photonic Barrage, right? Solely focus on Reptil with them two. Now for a Supernatural team, I would probably want to go with 4-star Blade and put Blade at 5 black and 5 red, and his green at 3, and not use his green at all. We're going to be using Reptil's green, obviously, to transform. We might do that next, but let's see this. So 500, and then he's dead. There we go. We don't even need... We literally only focused on Reptil right here, and we downed, potentially one of the best 4-star land PvP simulator teams in the game, if not the best, right? Because just you can annihilate any 4-star team with the team that we just went up against. But this team, wow, not meta, but can really compete with meta teams, as you guys just seen. That's it. I gotta give this character a 10 out of 10. You know, art, the creativity with the abilities, the pairing of the teams, the versatility of the teams, stuff like that. Yeah, that's just, those are my thoughts on the character. Best build, 355 in my opinion. I think right now Wasp and Carol Danvers are pretty scary, you know, to pair with him. Like, it's a pretty scary team, a trio. And then for the supernatural teams, I mean, who knows? The possibilities are endless, right? But that's it for this video, guys. You already know what it is. I'll catch you guys in the next one. MPK's Life, I'm out.